Eating. Is there such a thing as theory crafting and eating? Huh. Very fascinating. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me well, did you see last night? In the pine, where the sun don't ever shine. What's the road? Tell me well, did you sleep? Well, it's fun. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me well, did you sleep last night? My girl. Tell me well, did you sleep last night? I shiver, no, not you. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me well, did you sleep last night? In the pine. My girl, don't lie to me. In the mountain, where sun don't ever shine, I'd shiver the whole night through. My girl, don't lie to me. At night. I shiver the whole night through. My girl, don't lie to me. I'm ready to bad man. It's fine, well, so I'm trying. I'm sure the whole night. Eyes, well, sun don't ever shine. I'd shiver the whole night through. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me where you sleep last night. In the fire, where sun will never shine. I shiver the whole night through. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me where did you sleep last night? When it's on the empty, and shiver the whole night through. This is theory crafting, merely theory crafting. I don't know if this is true or not. Yeah, whatever's in charge, and then you have. How do they maintain power? So you did this wrong. You got to straighten this up a little bit. You got the main people in charge. You got drugs. It's actually going to be carrots. Carrots is a good term. Let me get that eraser. We got eraser there, buddy. Here. Carrots. Is it carrots? I put drugs beside it because, well, all carrots are drugs. But whatever, that's not really the point. So what carrots are there? There's hope, drugs, literal drugs, heroin, fentanyl, cocaine, yada yada yada. There's a million of them. Afterlife, that's a drug. Money is a drug. Status is a drug. Lottery, gambling, casinos, those are drugs. Huh. So what else do we have here? Is this going to break down? Is this supposed to break down better? Nah, it's not going to break anything down any better. What organizations like it when people are weak? When a person is addicted to gambling, who benefits? The people at the top have an easy carrot. They have an easy way of controlling something. So a casino, a person who's a drug kingpin knows that the people at the bottom always need the drugs. A casino operator always knows that people at the bottom need their casino. They can't handle reality. They don't want to live in reality. They want to live in a world where I'll make it rich by hitting 21, but they never have control. They don't control is the best drug to do is control. All the other drugs are bad drugs. Don't do them. Control is a good drug. All other drugs are an attempt to get rid of that. It's the only real drug. So then, where does this go from here? Why abortion? Why abortion? Why do the elites want stupid people alive? Why do the elites want people who go to the casino? Why do the elites want people who drink? Why do the elites want people who do drugs? Why do the elites want people who smoke cigarettes? Why do the elites poison the people at the bottom? Because when the people at the bottom are stupid, they fall for these things. They fall for all these things a lot easier. These things are a lot easier to fall for if you're stupid as fuck. The stupider you are, the more you fall for these things. So one of the big reasons why against abortion, the elites. Idiots. Fantasy. I spell fantasy. I misspelled fantasy. I'm not that smart. I'm an idiot. Probably some sci-fi. Big Daddy. Big Daddy. So for your idiots, you have people who live in fantasy worlds. You have your nerds, sci-fi. Your they live in, I don't know, some sort of fantasy world, Battlestar Galactica, Star Trek, Star Wars. You have your sci-fi. You have your fake daddy. Trump's my daddy. Trump don't give a fuck about you. Obama don't give a fuck about you. None of them people up there give a fuck about you. But, if you're an idiot, you'll live in a fantasy world where fake daddy gives a fuck about you. So they're doing that one. Another reason they're against abortion. They want stupid people having kids. Remember, stupid people having kids, they have carrots. They have carrots. They can control things. Are you an idiot? Are you under someone's are you in one of the most evil structures in the entire universe? The devil's structure is the pyramid. Always remember, if you meet someone and they're in a pyramid, they're in the most evil structure. That's a good 99.99% of people in a pyramid are working for Satan. They just are. It's just, you can't have an organization where, it's just not possible. Because then you're gonna get back to this stuff. You're gonna get to hope, drugs, afterlife, money, status, lottery, gambling, casino. There's some other ones I can throw there too, probably. Status, money. There's subsets of those things. I mean, oh, Trump, be my fake daddy. These fucking retards saying Trump gives a fuck about him. He's my fake daddy. Oh. Hope. There you got fucking retarded Obama up there. If you have hope, you need to abandon hope. Hope is worthless. There is no hope. Things aren't exactly the way they are, and they're going to continue to be the way they are. They've been the same way for tens of trillions of years. Anyone who hasn't figured that out yet is living in a, you're being carroted. You're being carroted. You should not be carroted. Carrots are not good. Carrots are bad for you. Carrots are bad for your eyesight. You will not see clearly if you eat carrots. Remember that. Don't eat carrots because it'll mess your eyesight up. As an aphorism, in real life, carrots are probably good for your eyes. But metaphorically or metaphysically, very bad for your eyes. Idiots. Why abortion? Put them in a place where the water's up to their neck. They'll do anything to not have the water at their neck. They don't want the water at their neck. If the water's at their neck, they'll literally do anything. They can stick peanut butter on their fucking cocks and they'll fucking let these people will lick it off. 80% are not trustable. They have no values because they're just trying to get the water away from their neck. You know who controls the water? People at the top control the water. They monitor the water 24/7. They're like TVA of the soul. TVA of the soul. They monitor the water at all times. They monitor to make sure the water is always at people's throats. What else do you want to add to this? Why abortion? There's a movie I once watched called Party Monster. It's about Macaulay Culkin. He plays a truck driver who has tires that are this thin and have lights on them. You know, a British cigarette. And the mother would pick her daughter out, her son out, right? Mother picks. Remember, don't stick your dick in crazy. Remember, if the lady ain't gonna die for something, she's working for these people. If the lady don't die, if the lady ain't willing to die for something, she's working for the people at the top. They've created a bunch of, I told you, all the borderline women work for these guys. Remember that. They're living in a fantasy world. They think that the people that, there's women in this world who think Trump's going to love them someday. They're the same way as the daddy, guys who think Trump's going to be their daddy. Trump don't give a fuck about you. Trump don't give a fuck about anybody but himself. But then again, you should only give a shit about yourself. Everyone in the world should only give a shit about themselves. You get rid of 99% of the problems in this world. But then again, then you don't get to go around being like, I'm the boss, applesauce. And everyone wants to be that. You know, everyone wants to be like, I'm the coolest motherfucker ever. Everybody's addicted to my shit, which is really, you know, your Logan Pauls, your Taylor Swifts. Everyone's addicted to their fucking story. Why do you give a fuck about Taylor Swift's story? Why do you give a fuck about Logan Paul? Why do you give a fuck about celebrities? People are weird. You're sick little fucks. There's something wrong with humanity. They've been turned into drug addicts. Who gives a fuck about Tom Cruise? Why the fuck are you following these fucking people? Don't follow anybody. And yet, you know, you have TV, you have celebrity culture, you have all this shit, which is basically, you know, just addictions that they've created so that people don't, you know, try and get control of themselves. This whole thing is sick. This is a demonic culture. It's shaped like a pyramid. I mean, even Trump, technically, he's kind of a celebrity. You know, like, it's a demonic culture. This isn't a left-right thing. This is a demonic culture. This is a demonic culture. They're demons. They want to be worshipped. They want to be worshipped. They want adrenochrony. They want psychic adrenochrony. Trump wants psychic adrenochrony. Obama wants psychic adrenochrony. Logan Paul, all these famed Taylor Swift wants psychic adrenochrony. Do not be fooled. They are psychic adrenochrony addicts. That's all you have to look at them as. That's all they are. But the people, you know, they're all, the water's at their throat. They're like, Taylor Swift, I love you. Logan Paul, I love you. Celebrities, I love you. So, there's no solution. You just gotta accept it. You just gotta accept that you live in a demonic society. Ever since the beginning of time, when Satan created the illusion of God. Really? You know, some people say that God and Satan are the same person. I say Satan is the same person as God. I say Satan created the illusion that there is a God. There is no God. There's only Satan. This is a satanic existence. This is a triangle existence. Triangles. If you see a triangle, you're looking at pure evil. You're looking at pure evil. If you see a triangle. If you see hierarchy. Hierarchy is satanic. All hierarchy is satanic. You need to pull this off. Now they're gonna say they have to have hierarchy, but hierarchy is always satanic. doesn't matter. They figured out a way to make hierarchies in this world. They figured out a way. They figured out a way to have slaves and then have the slaves have children, and then they rationalize that to themselves that like that's morally good. No, slaves should not have children. Slaves should not have children. If you're addicted to any of these things, don't have children. Don't. If you watch TV for more than 30 minutes a day, you probably shouldn't have kids. If you go to the casino, don't have kids. If you're addicted to money, status, water, gambling, casino, hope, drugs, afterlife, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. That's my presentation on reality. What's actually going on? My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me where did you really? That's a catchy little song.